Yo, what's going on, my people? It's your big homie Crooks the Great, aka CTG, and I'm back at you guys with another banger of an Undisputed video. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about two exploits that need to be fixed in Undisputed ASAP. Now, we all know the more commonly talked about things right now in the community are desync, rightfully so, because desync is messing up the game. Punch accuracy, as well as loose footwork and movement in general, are all three the really big topics that everybody wants to talk about in Undisputed right now, and rightfully so. All three of those things are game changing, but the two things that we're going to be talking about in this video are also game changing things that need to be talked about more amongst the community because they need to be fixed. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into them. The first being the quit glitch. Now, the quit glitch is something that's been around since launch. A lot of people were quitting out of fights at the beginning of the game's launch and really getting no contest, like the fight never happened, or they were getting wins and their opponents were actually getting losses. Now, this is something that Undisputed and Steel City tried to address in patches before. They said that wasn't going to be a thing anymore, you know, that the quit glitch was pretty much taken out of the game, but honestly, that's just not the case. There's actually somebody as recent as last week, they posted up in the Undisputed Reddit thread how to actually do this exploit. Now, I thought about making a video talking about how to do it and showing you guys how to do it, so that way Steel City would actually watch my video and see that that's how it was being exploited. But obviously I'm not going to do that, because if I show you guys how to do it, then more and more people are going to be using that quit glitch exploit, because nobody wants to have a bad record right now. And honestly, people that you're seeing with you're seeing a lot of people with like 500 wins and 10 losses, 20 losses, 30 losses, are these guys with extravagantly good records in the game right now. And a lot of that comes from them just quitting out of fights when they're losing them. So that's something that really needs to be changed, needs to be adjusted, so that way, you know, the community isn't in such a bad spot, and people that are actually skillful players are winning fights instead of like beating somebody and then they use the quit glitch to kind of just nullify the fight in general. So the second thing that I have for you guys is one that I don't feel like is talked about nearly enough, and that is the broken animations in southpaw. Now, this isn't super common to run into in like gold 2, gold 3, like bronze and silver and stuff like that. A majority of the players are not going to be using this exploit, but as you get up into, you know, gold 1 and above, like platinum and Undisputed and stuff like that, you will see a lot of players using the broken southpaw animations to kind of get an unfair advantage if you're not using them yourself. And that's something that really should be adjusted, in my opinion, because it creates an unfair advantage. And for those of you guys that don't know what I'm talking about, I'll give you a perfect example of two or three fighters that actually have this. So Terrence Crawford is prime suspect number 1. He is not as fast in orthodox as he is in southpaw. In orthodox, he's fast, he has really good accuracy, but it's not unbearable, it's not hard to deal with. But the second you switch him into southpaw, his animations now become a lot faster, a lot stronger, and they're a lot tougher to deal with because of the fact that the animation speeds are sped up. So his lead body hook is ridiculously fast, his lead hook to the head is ridiculously fast, and his straight is absolutely OP'd as hell. And if you haven't ran into a Terrence Crawford that's fighting like this, count yourself lucky, man. Really count yourself lucky, because as you go up in the ranks, more and more people are using Terrence Crawford just to use him in the broken stance. Amir Khan is another fighter that has the broken animations. And he's already fast in orthodox. He's fast. He has one of the fastest punch speeds in the game, I believe at 97. So you can imagine if they switch him into southpaw with broken animations, it increases the speed and the accuracy at which he hits with, which makes him really hard to deal with. And I've even seen Ryan Garcia being used in switch stance, which is crazy because he's another fighter that also has sped up animations. And I believe Deontay Wilder has it as well, which is absolutely crazy because 3 of those 4 guys are not known as switch hitters. You can make the argument for Terrence Crawford. You know, he does fight switch stance quite a bit. Obviously, he's really good in orthodox and he's really good in southpaw, but his animations are broken, man. And these animations in southpaw are broken, and they really need to be adjusted because, like I said, if you're not comfortable fighting in that stance to kind of match it up, you're at a severe disadvantage. Not only skill-wise if you're playing somebody that's better than you, but you're also at a disadvantage game-wise because of the speed of the punches out of that stance. So hopefully Steel City goes in, listens to what I'm talking about in this video, and makes the adjustments. Because to me, honestly, I'm not saying this for a certainty, so I don't want y'all to be coming at my neck, but that shouldn't be something that's incredibly hard to figure out how to change. It really isn't, and it'll take one of the more easier exploits to take out of the game and make a much more enjoyable experience for everybody in the community. But that's it from me, my people. If you guys did enjoy this video and you guys are new, make sure to slap that subscribe button as well as slap that like button so that way this video does get tossed into the YouTube algorithm. And please let me know in the comment section, what are some things you guys want to see changed that might not be being talked about enough in the community, as well as what you guys think about the 2 exploits that I just talked about. Do you guys see them as a big deal, or are they just something that could be tossed to the side in favor of these other big changes that we want to see in Undisputed? So please let me know in the comment section. I'm going to be responding to every single comment that you guys leave on this video. But until next time, my people, take it easy, be safe, enjoy the rest of your guys' day, afternoon, evening, depending on where you guys are watching this from, and I will see you guys in the next video.